Hello, everyone. Danny here from the Next Issue Podcast. And just in time for Halloween, I'm doing a preview for Marvel Zombies Black, White, and Blood #1. This is a new anthology book from Marvel Comics. Uh, let's take a look at the premise of this book, then we'll get into the creative teams of each of the stories. An all new era of Marvel Zombies. The undead plague starts here, and you know it won't stop until everyone is in its clutches. The first of four action packed utterly original, gloriously gory anthology issues featuring Daredevil, Spider-Man, and Moon Knight, and many, many more. The Marvel characters, heroes, and villains, beset by ever-growing zombie hordes in a brutal, blood-stained world, can hope survive, or will creeping, gnawing, shambling, and horror win out at last. Uh, I love these Black, White, and Blood anthologies that Marvel has been doing. I just think the limitation with the color palette really lends itself to the challenge of the creators that take on the task of giving you a story. The art, the coloring team, just putting in those limitations really makes for something really really fun. So let's take a look at some of the creative teams. So we have three different stories on this one. We have the undefeated story written by Garth Ennis with N. Rachel Stott. We also have Hope by Alex Segura and Javi Fernandez, and Deliverance by Ashley Hallen and Justin Mason. So you're getting a lot of creative teams, and of course we have plenty of covers as well that you'll see some of those at the end of the issue. Let's take a look at some of the preview art here. So this is the first story, Undefeated. This is the Daredevil story, as you can see, full of violence, full of gore. I just love seeing the head coming off of this zombie. It looks like Daredevil may be in some kind of Fight Club like situation, so we'll see what happens with that. We also have the Hope story from Spider-Man by Alex Segura and Javi Fernandez, another hero that lends itself very well to the red tint. Uh, and if you have read Marvel Zombies, you'll know that Spider-Man's probably one of the most tragic figures of that world. So we'll see how this story. I don't think these stories are related to the original series or any of the Marvel Zombies that have come prior. I think these are just little snippets of what would happen in a world like this. So maybe they will turn out to be. I'm not sure. That'll be really fun if they can. Eventually, I'll connect back to the series. Might be a fun time to go back and reread. Lastly, we have Deliverance. We only have one preview page for that, but this is the Moon Knight series. I mean, the Moon Knight story, which is very interesting to see that Khonshu still around, right? He's a god, so obviously all this stuff doesn't really affect him. Very interesting. I did want to comment. So you saw the first issue cover has Wolverine in it, and there's a lot of variant covers as I was looking through. For an issue that doesn't feature Wolverine, there's a lot of Wolverine in a lot of these variants. So I wonder if a lot of these variants were just kind of commissioned at the time, and they let people, go crazy or use whatever characters they wanted, and they kind of fill them in. I don't know. I think that might be interesting to ask an editor or a designer or something like that. But we will definitely talk more about this book once we get a chance to read it. If you have read it, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. Let me know which one was your favorite story out of the three. And we'll definitely talk more about these upcoming issues as they come out. So if you have read this book, let us know what you thought about it down in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.